Our next guest has a resume which includes TV shows such as Saturday Night Live, Home Economics, and Woke. Now she's getting back to her stand-up roots with a new comedy special. Take a look.
When we had to lock down, I was like, we get to do this? I just get to be home with all my stuff? And if I cancel plans on anyone, it's because I'm being safe and responsible, and not because I didn't want to leave my house in the first place. I love that for us. So I was surprised I got it. And never did I think I would be the kind of person to spread it, but the day before I found out I tested positive, I was busy.
Well, this morning, she is joining us on the couch, so please welcome actress and comedian Sasheer Zamata. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Oh,
Good.
so great
to see you.
So great to have you on.
Yes.
So you've produced this show.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that like?
Yeah.
To be the big boss of the...
It was so cool. Yeah, this is my second special and the first one I've produced, and it was really wonderful to be able to be in control of my work and like know exactly how we're doing it and how we're artistically creating this thing and how I'm spending the money. And yeah, it was interesting though because there were moments where I was like, whose job is it to do this thing?
It's mine.
It's mine. Yeah.
That's funny.
So let's talk about the topics covered, right? We're here, you kind of talk about the COVID stuff, which by the way is so relatable because I think I was like, wait a second.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, I'm still like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to see.
Oh, I loved it. I thrived during
I still
the
try
pandemic.
To do it.
Yeah.
You used not to use Olivia.
I'm like, oh, sorry, I got to keep my daughter safe.
Yeah.
So what other topics are you covering?
Well, it's called The First Woman, and I named it that because this is a very woman-heavy special. I talk about women's health, our bodies, my own personal history as a woman, women's history in America, and I think people will understand it more once they watch the special, but I just wanted people to know that there's a lot of feminine energy in this.
Yeah, I mean, you said you talk about body image. How do you make talking about such a serious topic for a lot of people?
Yeah.
How do you make that funny?
I mean, I think people can relate to things that are serious because we all go through those kinds of things. We all have questions about our bodies or we're like trying to figure them out. So I just talk about things from a very personal place and hope people can relate. And so far, so good.
Yeah, I think when you make something so relatable too, everyone sees themselves in it and then they laugh at themselves too. Because that's what's going on in your own head.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm not alone. All right. So it's good stuff. You have this podcast as well with Best Friends.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the podcast for a bit too, because I feel like everyone's doing podcasts now. They're becoming such a popular thing. What's the podcast about?
Everyone has podcasts, but this is the best one.
Yeah, of course.
It's with my best friend, Nicole Byer.
Who I love also.
Yeah,
She's hilarious.
She's great. And we've been doing it since 2019. And it's about friendship. And we talk about our friendship. We answer people's friendship questions. And it's really nice to have a show that like focuses on adult friendships. There's so many things that focus on romantic relationships or parenthood or family stuff, but it's really nice to be able to celebrate friendships because those are important relationships to have too and maintain.
Right.
Does it sometimes feel surreal that this is your job? You're hanging out with your best friend, talking about topics that we're all talking about.
Yeah, it's the easiest job because we talk every day anyway, so we just happen to have microphones in front of us and people get to like listen to what we would be talking about on our own. It's the best.
And you're both ridiculously funny.
Thank you.
And it's weekly.
Yes, it's every Wednesday.
So I like that it's weekly too, keeping up with everything. Well, I'm going to talk about you for a bit because you have an interesting backstory, right? You were born in Japan.
Yeah, Okinawa, Japan.
That's amazing.
My dad was in the Air Force and we bounced around all over. I was a baby in Japan, so I didn't like learn much. I need to go back to my roots. But yeah, then we went to like Kentucky and Texas and Virginia and California and Indianapolis. And yeah, I think moving around so much when I was younger got me acclimated to change. So I'm used to like going on the road and touring or doing different jobs in different towns. So yeah, I think it made me very adaptable at a young age.
But going to all those places and that journey for you, how did showbiz end up along the route?
I was always a fan of comedy. I loved watching Mad TV, SNL. I was like just so enamored with comedy. And then eventually I started doing improv in college and then moved to New York and was doing improv. And then eventually I was like, oh, the people I'm looking up to came from this place. So I just realized I was on the right path by doing things that made me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's so important. The strike that we're seeing play out right now, like the writer strike that's going on, does it impact you at all in your work?
Yeah, absolutely. No work is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's affecting everybody. The people in front of the camera, behind the camera, the crews. Yeah, I hope that eventually we can find a negotiation that makes sense for people. But yeah, there's a lot of wrongs that need to be righted right now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're realizing just how much they're needed right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Right. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yes, thank you for having
Great to
me.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Coming up. Oh, by the way, her new comedy entitled The First Woman will be released for purchase via 800-Pound Gorilla on August 15th before arriving on YouTube on August 29th. So be sure to check it out.